Welcome back, everybody. I am your host of One Up Havoc, and we're back with another episode of Sonic Adventure. See, I almost messed up with the title there. I was this close to calling it Sonic Unleashed, man. Like, super close. Anyway, we are now chasing after the A carrier, and the first thing we gotta do is get a power-up, because I remembered where we need to go to get that power-up. This, my friends, is the Ancient Light, the most useless ability in the game. So what does the Ancient Light do? It's literally the equivalent of the Lightspeed Dash, only it's the enemy equivalent of the Lightspeed Dash. So basically Sonic uses the enemies to get across instead of using just his regular homing attack. You know, just by saying that, that should explain why this ability is completely useless. You're just better off using the Lightspeed Dash instead of the, You're better off using the homing attack instead of using this Lightspeed attack. In fact, I'll try to demonstrate it, like, right here. There's a better area that I can go to demonstrate it, but... yeah, you see that? You see why I consider this ability useless? It took forever to kill those things. I mean, granted, it looks cool. I'll give it props to like, the coolness factor. But it's really nothing spectacular. Anyway, we are now on Red Mountain. I'm pretty sure that's what this place is called, the Red Mountain. And it's essentially a volcano. Oh, can I land on that? Nope, of course not. Oh, don't hit me. Yay, I didn't get hit. I thought I was going to eat it there. Anyway, so yeah, this is pretty much a volcano level, and we'll spend most of our time outside of the level, outside of the volcano first, but eventually we're gonna have to go inside and, you know, deal with lava and all that stuff, because what's a Sonic title without some form of fire-based levels in there? For a moment, I thought Unleash actually didn't have levels that didn't have any lava, but then I remembered Eggman Land. Did I mention I really hated that stage? Ooh, I thought I missed a trampoline there. Anyway, there's really not much to it on this stage. You're just going through the motion, getting your platforming down, destroying a few enemies here and there, and making your way over to the volcano. And then once we get inside... oh, whoa, there's a flame thingy there. Alright, okay, here's a better place where I can show off the Lightspeed Dash. Like, I keep calling it Lightspeed Dash, Lightspeed Attack. Okay, you see that? You see that? This is why I do not use that move. Okay, good, there is a place that I can go to. That is precisely why I... whoa, game. Don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me. I love how a lot of things has been happening in this playthrough that generally never happens any other time I'm playing this game. But yeah, that's precisely why I do not use the Lightspeed attack. It's just a useless ability. You're better off just using your homing attack. It's more precise, you have complete control over Sonic's movement, and you're not gonna have to worry about falling off of the map because the Lightspeed attack decided to, like, spaz all over the place and send you in a direction where you shouldn't be going in the first place. So, bottom line, useless ability. Anyway, let's get to Act 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the little funky beat they have going in the beginning. Even though the beat itself was, like, sampled from a different song that I've heard it from. Oh! And I almost ran off the map there. Going a little too fast there, Sonic. A little too fast. Oh, get that shield. I'll say, okay, so here, they want me to use a Lightspeed attack. But screw that. Look at that. Efficiency at its finest. No need to use a Lightspeed attack, like, ever. I really do like this funky beat, though. But other than that, It's pretty much the same deal. Stay out of the lava, get through this platforming section, you're pretty much good to go. Now, I don't know what the heck those things are supposed to be in the prison. Oh, Sonic, please. Like, don't go in there. It's bad for you. It's very bad for you. Actually, you know what? I realized I could have done the light speed attack and gone over there instead. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can spin dash my way up there. Nice! Nice! No! That was almost cool, man. And then I messed it up by just walking right into the lava. Still, I'm actually glad that I made it across. A little too hasty there. That's another thing I like about Sonic Adventure stages. They're actually pretty short but fun at the same time. It's just so much you can do with the hedgehog.
Yes. Yeah, not bad.
So anyway, we've caught up with the egg carrier, and now we're gonna hitch a ride from Tails in just a moment.
Hey, Sonic!
Tails, I'm glad you're okay.
By the way, in case you're wondering, the Chaos Emerald is where the blades are spinning.
Let's go.
Roger!
And that's where he's getting his power for his tornado. So anyway, we are now about to take part in Skychase Act 2. And it's pretty much the same deal as before. You go on ahead and target the enemies with, be it the rockets or the Vulcan shot, and take them out. Now this is, I don't want to say it's like difficult. Honestly, the only difficult thing about it is the fact that there's just more enemies that appear on screen. Other than that, it's pretty much the same deal. So, I mean, that's pretty much all there really is to it. Oh boy. I almost ate it there. Can I lock on the others? There we go. Alright, I want to lock on to as many mines as I possibly can. I've also just realized there's actually a limit to how many missiles you can lock on to somebody before you run out. Alright, there we go. So I took out a lot of mines there. Is there any other thing I can lock on? I will say this about the tornado levels, though. I kind of don't like how the reticle works in this. And that's because I've played other games where the reticle has indeed worked a lot better. Example, Star Fox. Star Fox did it better in this regard.
So far, so good!
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I really didn't understand the point of this transformation.
Do it!
I mean, I guess it just makes your hitbox smaller, but it really doesn't do too much of anything, to be completely honest with you. Like, I don't really notice any significant difference. Like, you're pretty much moving the same exact speed. You have the same exact attack. Your Vulcan isn't any different. I mean, I can't do any barrel rolls or nothing, so there's really no different, but nothing different about this transformation. But hey, it's whatever. I didn't make the game. I'm just saying I would have at least given it like some other ability, and I don't know, make it feel like it's a transformation that means something. But like I said, I didn't make the game. Actually, that's another thing. Why can't... oh, wait, I know why he can't barrel roll. Because then Sonic would fall right off. And it's like, Tails, do a barrel roll. Whoa! Yeah, that's exactly what'll happen. He'll just fall right off. Unless Sonic is has enough reaction time to just grab onto the plane. Even then, that's still really dangerous. Now, oh Jesus, I just ate that beam. I thought that if you fire at it enough times, it won't fire at you, but apparently it still does. Anyway, all I really do is just Vulcan shot it after hitting it with the missiles, and then I move out of the way. But like I said, I thought that if you shot it enough times, then it'll cancel the charge and it won't fire at you. But apparently it always will. But as long as you don't stay in the center of the screen, that beam is not going to hit you.
Alrighty, we're in.
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
What?
Way to go, Tails. So not only the transformation was pointless, but you didn't put in the landing gear.
This thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
I like how Sonic's head just jerked immediately. Anyway, another thing I've noticed in this cutscene that I remember from the original Dreamcast version, there wasn't really a crashing sound effect.
Ideas, you fools! You haven't seen the power this vessel really has. Get a load of this.
That famous line there.
Oh, wow! It's changed shape. Did you see that?
Darn. This makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me is through the sky deck. I doubt if you can figure this one out.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Yeah, now see, unlike Tails' tornado, Eggman's transformation actually did have a purpose. It's just there to make it harder to get to him. But yeah, as I was saying, if you watch that same cutscene in the Dreamcast version, the tornado actually does make a crashing effect. But in the meantime, we will take on the sky deck in the next episode, everyone. So, until then, I am the 1UP Havoc, and as always, play until your thumbs fall off. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.